just settling into a smooth, even breath rhythm. And then we'll work a little bit of stimulation now for Samana Vayu and the solar plexus chakra. You can bring your hands out a little further away from you so you could lift your chest up. Open up through your sternum and just let your shoulders fall down your back there. We'll concentrate the exhalation in the navel, Kapalabhati. So it's a forced exhalation. It's a really strong and powerful pump of breath out. And then the inhalation happens naturally. So we'll inhale to prepare. Out through the nose. Exhale fully. Notice how the diaphragm relaxes on the exhalation. So you breathe out all the way. And we'll do one more set. Sitting up nice and tall, breathe all the way in. And lower your chin to your chest. We can open up our eyes from there. And then we'll connect hands together, heart center, for the sound of Om 3 times. Inhaling to prepare. And coming forward into tabletop. And spread your fingers really wide apart. Just working to move some energy now through some cat to cow motions. Opening our spine. And working through the Manipura chakra, by way of Svadhisthana. So we have this really beautiful lift that's happening in the spring as we start to move the energy. Think about pulling it up from the soles of the feet through the roots. And the Manipura chakra is the navel, the solar plexus, relating with the wood element. So the liver and also the gallbladder. Get some nice energy also starting to flow more in the side body. You can tuck your toes under and lift your hips. Downward facing dog. And just observe the nature of your breath here in this inversion. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. Relaxing the diaphragm. And we'll look forward, bringing feet to hands, inhale. And exhale, Uttanasana. Reach around behind your legs if you'd like, lifting tailbone higher. Waking up the back body. You can do some little taps on your Achilles tendons, working up into the back of our calves. Just a little active spreading of the energy from the bladder meridian. I'm starting to move a little faster now, coming up into the calves, gastrocnemius, and then into the hamstrings. Just think about melting the fascia, softening the back body pathway. Then we'll rise up, working into the glutes, and then some deeper pounding into the sacrum. And so just below the spine. And moving up into erector spinae, and then into the intercostals, gallbladder meridian, and then one side at a time, some little taps in through trapezius, just waking up gallbladder 21, sending the energy down. The energy in the spring is like a release of a dam. Everything wants to start to flow. You can take some little circles up into gallbladder 20, base of your head, the splenius, and the base of our skull, and then we'll start to tap up into the temporalis. Then we'll take the energy back down, so around and above the ears, into the splenius, working into the trapezius, gallbladder 21. Switch sides. Down into intercostals, keeping your breath moving. Then we'll work our way down into the IT band. Really thick connective tissue here. And then coming back down, you can be gentle around your knee joint. And then working down into the outer ankles, bladder 63 in the outer ankles. Maybe feel this even though we're massaging in our feet, maybe feel this energy carrying up through the spine, or even into your head, your sinuses. Tailbone lifting. Breath deep, back body spreading. And then release. You can walk back into downward dog. And then we'll come through a flow. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. And downward dog. And just moving the energy with some Surya Namaskara now. Leading with breath. Feet to hands. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Connect. Hands, heart, center. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen spine, look forward. And exhale, knees, chest, chin. Gazing up, back body strong in cobra. Back body lengthens, downward dog. Let's do a few more, moving a little faster each time. Feet to hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Fold. Inhale and exhale. Downward dog. One breath. Exhale fully. And then top of the mat. Fold. Rise. Fold. Lengthen. And back and down. Downward dog. Right away, top of the mat. Fold. Lift. And fold. Lengthen. And take it back. Open. And downward dog. Going a little deeper. So moving the energy up through the stomach meridian, from our lower eyes into our second toes, and also the liver meridian in the quadriceps. Then the back body can lengthen with that support of the front body. Left foot forward, low lunge. Inhale your right arm up and just easy side body opener, leaning over to the left. Breathing to lengthen and reach more. Exhaling to soften. You can gaze where it's comfortable for your neck and squeeze the back of your right leg hard. Inhale, reach and change. Right foot forward, top of the mat. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Then hands through heart center, Utkatasana. 5 breaths. Inhale the lung meridian. Squeeze and sink down and back. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Keep reaching. Maybe gaze lifts. And then fold. Inhale, lengthen. And then step your left leg back. Low lunge. Inhale your left arm high. And reach over to the right now. Lengthening the entire side body with breath. Thinking about how connective tissue pathways open. With time and patience, we move the energy and melt the fascia. Squeeze the back of your left leg. Inhale, reach more. And compress the right side. And change. Downward dog. Reach your right leg high. See if you can catch your right foot in your left hand. Then keep your right leg lifted. Left knee, chest, chin to the mat. Flow. Downward. Deeper breaths. Left foot forward, low lunge. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale to twist. Try to get your right shoulder to your left knee. Breathing into the liver now on the right side. Inhale, opening, lifting. Exhale, squeezing, rinsing. You can always explore going a bit further here, maybe left fingers forward like Parshvakonasana, or even right knee off the mat. As we continue to deepen and explore, eventually working on adding a bind here. Left hand underneath the right side, and right fingers can catch the left wrist. But just feel how the side body is lengthening here. As we breathe and contract through the center, that's where the strength lies, in the solar plexus. Then we can release. Warrior 2. Reverse inhale and come down into the right hand, Vashisthasana, with any variations that you like. Reaching the energy up into the heart space. And then flow, knees, chest, chin. Cobra. And downward. Full breath. Especially the exhalation. Right foot forward. Low lunge. Inhale, left arm up. Open the intercostals and twist, shoulder to knee. Some nice acupressure in there. Heart 1. If you go pretty deep, just open your arms here. Feel the strength squeezing in through your center, especially on the exhalation. Maybe right fingers forward, or catch the bind. Left toes can tuck. And feel how everything is pulling in towards the energy of the breath out. And then the side body can lengthen. Even the jaw and the neck here, lengthening. Back of the left leg is strong. Gaze is steady. And then release. Vira 2. Reverse. And Vashisthasana, left hand centers. You can come back into wild thing maybe. Or reach back. Any deeper expressions. And then flow. Cobra. And downward. Breathing all the way out. Now let's walk back to our feet. Toes together, a little space in between the heels for Utkatasana. Hands heart center, right elbow or shoulder to left knee. And keep sinking your hips below your heart. Really massaging the liver now. Also opening the arm lines, the lung meridian here, the heart. We want to feel that heat in the liver. The inner legs, medial knees, quadriceps. Deepest breath, all the way out. Malasana. Heels and toes out. Pressing into the heart space. Maybe close your eyes and concentrate. The energy of the body. Whatever you feel here. And what could we soften? And what could we deepen to free our breath? And we'll find the other side. Little space in the heels, sink deeper. Left shoulder to knee. Maybe knee pressing into heart 1. And just keep the fire in the legs. We want to melt with that heat. Tapas. Now the stomach and spleen side now. On the left. Even the heart lifting. Now, crow can come down inside of your knees. Lift up. Fold. Come forward. Left leg high. Right knee, chest, chin. Cobra. And downward dog. Now see if you can lift your right hand off the mat and catch your left foot. Be wide enough in your stance and be deliberate with your gaze. Catch the left foot and release. Feet wide to the edges of the mat. And we'll do one more twist here. Walk your hands back as far as you need to ground your heels. Keep your legs strong, active. And then reach your right hand for your left leg. It could be your ankle or your calf, maybe even your knee. Feel your breath dropping into your liver. Relax your head and your neck. And change. Left hand to right ankle. Legs are strong. Big toes grounding. Kneecaps lifting. Spine lengthening. Especially your neck here. Just enjoy the inversion. Then we can come back into downward facing dog. And this time, right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Left thumb on top, palms together. Inhale the heart space. And then lean forward. Elbow or shoulder to knee. Keep your left foot grounded and twist. Keep pressing into your left heel. Right shoulder, Vishvamitrasana. And then lizard. Forehead to the mat, or you can stack your fists here. And don't worry if the arm balance in Vishvamitrasana is challenging. You can always just come right down into lizard. Deepen your breath. Keep grounding through the bottom of your right foot. 1 more minute here. And release. 3-legged dog. See if you can catch your foot with your left hand. Right knee, right leg extended. Left knee, chest, chin to the mat. Cobra. And downward facing dog. Go deeper. Trust your breath. Spreading your fingers, grounding your big toes into the mat. And left foot forward. Virabhadrasana 1. Right thumb on top, pulling, lifting, and then twist. Right elbow or shoulder to your left knee. Try to keep your right pinky toe grounded. And rinse. Just keep your breath. Vishvamitrasana or lizard. We'll meet up in lizard. Try to keep your left big toe grounded. Forearms to the mat, hugging your left knee in. Maybe walk your left shoulder under your knee, forehead to the mat. Trust your breath. Concentrate on the bandhas here, or anything else that helps you stay connected to the energy, moving deeper in the body. One more minute here. And release. Oh, an opportunity to go upside down if you'd like to. Working on your headstand, forearm balance, even handstand. Just to move the energy. If you need a counter pose for your inversion, moving the palms upwards is nice. And taking your time. And we'll meet up in downward dog. And then we'll drop our knees to the mat for a few rounds of camel. I'm thinking about camel is this beautiful reset for the brachial plexus and our posture. So first set, keeping our toes tucked, guiding our pelvis forward, glutes and hamstrings engaged. You can reach back, lift the heart up, drop the head back. Keeping your back body strong, supported. And eventually, the fascia will soften. We can go deeper. And we'll stay back here for another minute. Just keep your breath full and deep. try to bring your spine and your chest up first, and then your head and neck. Sit back in your heels and observe. Ustrasana is such a powerful posture for our breath. Think about harmonizing the energy of our lungs and the stomach meridian, that's the physical axis of the body. It's very transformational energy available to us in the spring. And every time the seasons change, just touching on the stomach and spleen meridians, they're very grounding, connecting with the earth element. Now as we come into second set, we will work on Ardha Ustrasana, a little bit more energy through the arm meridians now, especially the heart. Just kind of connect with the heart lines coming through the armpit. You can always work on heart 1 here, going deep into the subscapularis. Like you're trying to touch the front of your shoulder blade deep inside yourself. And you might notice some interesting emotional feedback here, maybe some stagnation or knotted tissue. And Ustrasana really helps with that concavity in the front body and the shoulders here. Seeing how everything kind of collapses, we want to open all of that up. So we nourish the connective tissue with fresh blood and prana. And in the second set of Ustrasana, you're welcome to press into the tops of your feet, meditating on the stomach meridian, then also strengthening the quadriceps through the liver meridian. And then your right hand can find the back of your right knee or a block or the back of your sacrum, and then your left arm will reach out from the heart. And just working with gravity and our breath to lengthen this fascia. You can come up. Take a moment before we explore the other side. You're always welcome to massage sternocleidomastoid or work CV22 in between sets. If it feels like it's really scary to open the front of the throat and the neck, it's nice to just know what we're working with here. So it's connective tissue and surface layer muscles, and then diaphragm, the deeper organs and their attachment to the front of the spine, and then the deepest muscles, the psoas, and also the emotional body, the nervous system. So be patient. Patient and steadfast in your approach. A final hold if you want to touch back, or any other variations that you have, maybe Kapotasana here, or just stay for another minute. Coming into tabletop, you can just gently articulate through your lumbar spine, especially after that long hold. Just be gentle not to be too extreme, coming into a cat. Just gradually, maybe hip side to side, or press a little bit into your wrists. If you do want to go deeper, you can pull your navel in towards your spine. Just support your lumbar spine, coming into a deeper cat. And then we'll cross our right knee behind our left for Gomukhasana. So a deeper hip opener now. We want our left knee on top. And we'll come into the fuller expression here, adding the arms. But if you'd like to work on liver 3 acupressure here in the tops of your feet, just right in between your big and second toes. So this is a very grounding and nurturing point for the liver meridian. And just thinking about the mirror that exists between the liver connective tissue and the gallbladder. Remembering that the gallbladder is also in the sides of our face, in the temples. It wraps around to the hairline here, above the eyebrows, back down into the splenius, near the splenius and the occipital bone here, and then down into the trapezius. So we'll start with left knee on top and right elbow working overhead. In Gomukhasana arms, you can have your right elbow extended up and then thread your left fingers to connect here, like a little basket for the heart. Otherwise, you're welcome to just fold forward, and then it's more of a hip opener. More emphasis on the lower body versus the circuitry of the nervous system here. And try to go inside yourself and sense the natural lift and spread of your connective tissue. And you can stay lifted if you're enjoying this beautiful lift and opening through your shoulders. Otherwise, we can come forward, grounding through liver 3, or working on trapezius release here, massaging gallbladder 21, right in the middle of the trapezius. And the deeper we fold forward, the more intense this will be in the IT band. Maybe just kind of rest your head in your hands so your shoulders can relax. We'll do a long hold here. Releasing tension from the hips, especially the IT band. And just feel the deeper warmth that's generated here in this longer hold, melting the fascia and lengthening the pathway. Just one more minute here. And gently release. It's coming up into Ardha Matsyendrasana now. So left foot outside of your right knee. Inhale your right arm up and twist to the left. Maybe bind underneath your left leg or just reach for your right knee. Some deeper breaths into your right side, massaging your liver. Deepest breath. And release. You can counter twist to the right. And then coming to Navasana. Just a little hold here. You can keep your fingertips on the mat. Extend your legs long. You work on bringing your forehead toward your knees. You want a little challenge? You can lift your arms up. And then release. We'll bring our right knee on top. Gomukhasana. And the further away our feet are from our hips, the more intense this will feel. So just keep that in mind. And on this side, just find a little grounding in through your stomach meridian now. So right in between this tendon where it splits off, you can flex your feet and just spread your toes. You can stay here, nourishing the pathway. Stomach chi likes to flow down. Maybe you can sense that here, this gentle opening, moving the energy. Otherwise, you can bring your left elbow up over the crown of your head, adding the arm variations. Maybe just one elbow. Otherwise, right fingers connect. Just a little press of the head back into the upper arm. Can stay lifted here or fold forward. A longer hold here on this side as well. Mapping gallbladder meridian from the temples, above the ears, into the hairline, and then back down through the base of the skull. In gallbladder 21 and the trapezius, you can massage any tenderness or tightness that you feel here. Or just picture the release of the thick band of fascia in the right IT band, influencing the entire right side body, all the way from the fourth toe to the side of our face. Just breathe here, holding in stillness with breath. The fascia will lengthen, the body will soften. And experience the transformation of this practice. The birds are back. The energy wants to move in the spring. Other practices that you might find helpful: waking earlier, trying to limit late night snacks and eating, unburdening the liver with herbs, tea, and brisk walks in the spring move energy. You see everybody starting to run and bike in the spring. That's the nature of the seasons, the energy that they inspire. And in our practice, we're just allowing that energy to move through the body as if we were just an instrument or a channel. Final minute here. Deepest breaths. And release. A final twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Right foot outside of left knee, inhale left arm up. And twist to the right, left hand to your right knee, or you can bind, concentrating the energy in the solar plexus. And release. Final Shavasana. You're always welcome to work on acupressure while you're here. Maybe finding some points for your spleen or your liver. You can also perch your skull up here in your hands, finding gallbladder 20. And just let yourself be at peace here, in complete stillness. Feel the energy pulling down, shoulders down your back. Sending the energy down from the gallbladder. And the energy of Samana Vayu is like a wave or a spiral as the energy travels up the right side through the liver and the heart and the lungs, and then down the spleen, stomach, pericardium, kidneys, and then back up, liver, pericardium, heart, lungs, lungs, heart, pericardium, spleen, stomach, kidneys. The right side is yang, pingala nadi, and the left side is yin, ida, chandra. And somewhere in the middle, there's an eternal influence, a balance and harmony, the central axis, the Sushumna. And staying in that center. A few more moments here. Soften your face, especially your corrugator muscles, your forehead. Maybe give it a little massage here. You can ground your thumbs into your inner eyebrows. And gently, we'll make our way over into our left side, resting there. And we could press up to an easy seat now, working on lotus in the spring. So Ardha Padmasana or full Padmasana if your knees allow it. And then we'll just close with some mantra here. Purification, if you know it, you can join in. And just the recognition of everything as this universal life force. Om apavijja pavijjo va sarva gashtanga topi va yasamrit pandrikrakshang savya vyantaraha sachi. Until next time, namaste.